Hi guys, today we're doing a Q&A.
It's been 87 years since we've done one.
Hopefully we've got some more interesting things to talk about this time.
Before we begin, as always, we need a good old thumb blast here. Love the thumb blast. Best support there is. Even two, double, triple.
I think we're slightly rusty from being away. Just bear with us. Maybe the Q&A can help lube us up a little bit.
I thought I was doing just fine, but I guess, you know what? Yeah. I'm a little rusty, I guess. I'll admit.
You
a
did
little
talk
bit.
about a triple thumb blast for a while.
I felt like that was appropriate.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
We asked you guys to send us some questions on our Instagram. We'll link it down below.
Follow us.
We have pre-picked some questions already. So I don't know Paige's, she doesn't know mine, and we're just gonna jump straight in. Would you like to go first or second?
You go first.
Okay, I'm really on a roll today. I'm excited for these. Yeah. Although, I did have a look at the ones that I screenshot, and they are quite deep and not dark, but they're not like fun-loving questions for me. They're quite intricate.
That's a big word.
Thank you.
Well done.
New Year.
Not yet.
Almost.
Let's go. Also, we're gonna do our best because this is a big problem of ours is we go into answers way too much. We're gonna try it short and sweet and see what happens.
What's the best part of being a full-time YouTuber?
I love that I can do things kind of on my time. So if we want to go do something like go on a date or go have a day together, we can do that whenever we want. The freedom is incredible.
Mine is the freedom and the fact that I get to do it with my best friend.
Aw. You're too cute already from the start. All right, this is me already getting into positive vibes for the new year. What goals are you both hoping to achieve in the new year?
Well, one of my goals is to be just happier. I found instead of doing more goal-oriented goals, I'm doing more value-based goals this year. And I know we differ a lot on that. So I think things that would make me happy are things like eating better, taking more time for myself, growing the channel, interacting with people a lot more, both online and in my personal life.
I still agree with all of those goals for myself too. I really like routine and I like to have more of a structured environment around me. I find I do really well with that where some people don't, and that's totally fine. So, and having to do with like healthy eating, exercise, spending more time interacting and engaging with everyone.
I like that. I guess while we're on the YouTube train, what did your parents think of you quitting jobs to do YouTube full-time?
That's a good one.
Yes. I would say, for the most part, speaking for both of us, very supportive.
Yes.
We would have really struggled to make the leap had we not had their full support. They're excited for us. They all keep track of our numbers.
Yeah.
They're on us if we haven't released a video. They're like, where is it, girls? What's happening?
Yeah, we miss you guys. Like, why are you posting?
Yes.
So it's nice to have their support through everything. And I really don't know how we would have been able to do this if we didn't have their support. It means the world to us. And we just couldn't ask for more supportive family and friends around us.
Yeah, we're very lucky, I think.
Yeah, we are. What are you doing for your anniversary?
Aw, yeah. Well, of course, COVID land, everything's in lockdown, so we have no set plans. We didn't do any Christmas presents this year for each other, and we haven't done anything for our anniversary. At the minute, we're kind of stockpiling celebrations, and so when we can celebrate, when we can go somewhere to do something, that's when we'll celebrate. So it's kind of unknown right now, but we both prefer experiences over items. Does that make sense?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we want to do something, whether it be like go rent an Airbnb or travel somewhere new in our, like the country right now. Just something that's a little different that we've never done. Even an activity that's a couple hours. I would just be so happy doing something like that. If you guys don't know, Canada's locked down all the way till pretty much the end of January, and our anniversary is on December 30th, so yeah. Perfect timing.
Our anniversary may have already happened by this point when this is out.
Yes.
Okay. Aw, happy 4 years.
Oh, happy 4 years, babe.
Kiss me, friend.
Oh, sorry.
The big buddy hug.
Right, what up? Well done. Good work. Good. I've never been so uncomfortable. What?
They say romance is dead.
It might be after that.
Hi girls, do you still feel butterflies when seeing each other?
I had saved that question too.
Have you really?
Yeah, I haven't
well, I
saved
hope our answers are the same.
Well, no, of course I feel butterflies still. And you know what? Some people say like
After 4 years, the spark should begin.
Or whatever. I don't know who says that, but some ancestors. And I will say bull crapo to that, my dear friend. Look at me getting nervous and sweating. Okay, no, I 1,000,000% still get butterflies all of the time with you. Although it's like different the way that I get them, I still feel them just as deeply as I did the day that I met you, so.
Well, my answer is similar to the end part of your answer.
Okay.
And what I wanted to kind of get across to people is that the butterflies for the first date and the first kiss and things like that, like I don't get butterflies every time we kiss. I think that's kind of like a movie thing, and people end relationships or like doubt their relationship because they don't feel that honeymoon phase forever. And that's why I wanted to answer it, because there are different things that we do now that almost come with a sense of comfort after being together for so long. Like I found so much comfort in our relationship, and there are still so many little moments where I get butterflies and I can't wait to see you and I'm excited, but it's not, oh, I feel so nervous, I'm gonna faint. It's not like that anymore. The one thing though that I will say is after when I reunited with Paige, I was pacing by the door.
Yeah.
Because I clicked the camera on to get you walking in, and I felt almost sick to my stomach with nerves, butterflies, everything. Like it really came back.
Yeah, mine did too. And I know when I hugged you for the first time,
I was shaking.
I was shaking too. Yeah. And I think we both were just like little kids, like it was our first date again. And kissing you, it was the exact same. Like I felt like I'd never.
To kiss you.
I know, I felt like I hadn't kissed you like ever. Anyway, how's life after quitting 9-to-5 jobs? Has it affected your relationship?
I would just say it feels lighter and it feels brighter. I think if everything fell apart tomorrow, it would have still been the right choice. As far as it affecting our relationship, from my point of view, I just feel more in love with you. I feel stronger. I feel closer. To me, all around in every aspect, it's just improved everything.
I get to know you on like an entirely different level now that we're working together, and I can rely on you a lot more. I hope that you can rely on me too.
Or it's purely a romantic partnership and you put effort into making the other one feel, you know, special or good. But now I find I'm trying to put effort into making you feel appreciated and valued, and make sure that you know that your work is benefiting us as a team. I love it.
I love it too. And I know there's a lot of couples out there who say they could never work with their partner. I find Holly and I are very different in some areas, but I think that we complement each other in others.
Yes.
And that's why we work, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
I think the one thing that we both kind of discussed coming into the new year as well is now that we are in a relationship together, working together and living together, how important it's going to be in the new year to find things that we can do individually as well, because we're also aware that it's a lot of the reason why a lot of people couldn't work with their partners, because it's healthy to have breaks and to have your independence. And I think it'd be very easy to become so codependent on each other. I think that's the only thing that we may have to really work on. I've got one.
Okay.
And when I saw it, I was like, I can't believe they said this, because I thought it was just me.
Okay.
Although I have been clocking it for this video and you've been doing very well.
I'm very nervous.
The question is, Paige seems to interrupt or talk over Holly quite often. Does this ever make Holly mad? Now, I didn't really grasp how much she did it until I started editing our videos, when I wanted to like cut my sentence off at the nice conclusion, but Paige would jump in and start another one. I talked to you about it, haven't I? I did years ago, probably in the first year we did YouTube, and I said, do you realize how much you talk over me and interrupt me? And I showed her, and it was only after I showed you, I think you have made a conscious effort after, but look at her waiting her turn. You go, have the floor, my love.
Thank you very much. I'd just like to say, yes, I believe that perhaps I did talk over you quite a little bit, but I have made a very, very good effort at stopping to do that.
You have.
And I also feel like occasionally you do the same to me. This is not me being defensive, but I would say that
It's
that's
a bit defensive to me.
It's a bit on both sides.
When your voice goes higher, that's how I know you're nervous.
I'm nervous.
But to answer your question, yes, it used to make me very frustrated and disrespected even. I'm getting kind of built up again now.
You're fine.
Am I?
You're gonna be okay.
It's not for you to tell me I'm fine.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm not fine.
You're fine.
Paige? Paige? Babe, are you asleep?
Thanks to Purple,
I fall asleep as soon as my head hits the pillow.
Okay, but for real guys, the purple pillow truly is the best pillow I've ever had in my entire life.
Game changer.
I don't really have much trouble sleeping. The one thing I do have trouble with is I was so used to my own pillow. Whenever I come to Paige's, I get neck and back problems. But this, like, whatever that cool technology is,
Purple grid technology.
purple grid technology, it like conforms to however you sleep depending on the weight of your head. So my big brain really conks that thing and it supports me.
And my giant moon head also is supported. So if you got a big moon head or a giant brain, it's probably the best pillow out there for you.
The one thing that this has, it is the best thing about this pillow for me, the purple grid technology breathes. So you know how I get so hot in the middle of the night always?
Oh, yes.
And I have to flip the pillow. I never wake up hot because it's always cold. It's always a nice cool pillow.
You know how people are flipping back and forth? I know you guys, you flip and flop between your cold-sided pillow. Say no more. With purple pillow, both sides are cold constantly. My head feels like it's on a sheet of ice at all times.
Comfortable ice though.
Yeah, like a nice piece of ice.
As well, with purple, they have free shipping right to your door and they have money back guarantee. So if you don't like any of it, you get a full refund, no problem.
It is seriously amazing. And if you guys would like to check out purple for yourself, you can go to purple.com/PaigeandHolly10 and get 10% off your order over $200 guaranteed. It's gonna be amazing. I just said the F word and we will bleep that out for you. That's how passionate we are.
Thanks, Purple. I'm gonna hit you again.
Good night. This is a question we've been getting a lot.
Okay.
So, do you plan on having weekly videos again in the new year? We do plan on posting at least once a week.
Yes.
That's really the goal of 2021. We haven't determined the exact day yet. If you guys have any suggestions, if you think it would at least be better on a weekday versus a weekend, let us know because we're open to anything.
We'll figure it out.
We'll let you know once we determine it. If not,
one a week with an eventual goal of 2 a week.
that's me shaking your hand in terms of that's the plan.
What did you realize about each other when you were self-isolating after the UK trip?
Okay, so long distance, I realized long distance sucks. So there's the number one, probably biggest point. I realized I missed you more than I thought that I even could. My heart hurt a lot while you were away. It's so lame how I always say that you literally make my world brighter, but you do, because when you're gone, it's just like everyday stuff just is everyday stuff. And with you, everyday stuff is fun. I will cry. I think I just learned to appreciate you even more while you were gone. I don't want to do that again. Wherever you go, I'm going with you.
I'll take another approach because you covered off all like the good stuff. I would say the one thing that I learned from being long distance is communication is key. For the 1000th time, I found that if we were frustrated with a situation or a circumstance, our communication had to be pointed at the problem and not at each other. It had to be us against the problem and not us against each other because of the problem.
That's a really, really great point to make.
And I only learned that because we messed up a few times. I knew I would miss you, but I didn't realize all the little things that I maybe take for granted by being with you. All the mundanities of life definitely aren't as mundane with you. And I don't laugh a fraction of as much as
I was
when I'm
the
not with
same way. I felt like a little slug and you turned me into this beautiful little butterfly. You're so cute. They're throwing up on camera watching us going, what the f is
you. I
this?
don't care, I like it. And then as far as self-isolation goes, I thought I was gonna be like, do you know what, no problem, I'm gonna be busy, I'm gonna nail it, great. Day 3, I cracked. Just cracked. And I remember feeling so disappointed in my own self, thinking, you weak. Like, I thought you'd at least make it to week 2 before like having a mental breakdown. But
well, you did. It was week 3.
Day 3.
Oh my god.
Thank you for that.
Oh,
Thanks.
I really screwed that up there, didn't I?
Go back to sleep. So self-isolation taught me that how important getting outside is, because I couldn't go for a walk. That's where my goal of being happier came from, because I put a lot of pressure on myself to do certain things a day, and I realized that certain days doing those things wouldn't benefit me as much as just being like, Holly, what would make you happy today? Okay, a whole season of Gossip Girl, wonderful, let's do that instead. And I think I had regained some of my independence back. I've kind of learn to put myself first, because before it was like whatever you want you get, and you too to me. And I think being apart for this long has made us a bit more balanced. And
definitely.
Yes, and I think that's a big thing that isolation taught me for sure.
I just want people to know that relationships aren't perfect, and even though like on screen everything may look perfect at certain times, like things aren't perfect all the time, and no relationship is. And I think what's important is not that we struggled, but how we were able to get past it.
It's always a bounce back. I think with everything in life, like you have a bad day, you're feeling down, whatever it is, that is irrelevant so long as you can get back up again.
What month/season do you want your wedding in?
Oh, my initial thought is summer or fall.
That's exactly what mine is too.
I think my top one would be fall.
That's mine too.
But they're the most expensive. So, I mean,
what's more important here? To me, I think of like a really late August or September wedding for me.
Right.
So
perfect. Okay.
Glad we got that sorted.
Yeah.
Just gotta find the money now.
And be proposed to.
Oh yes, that one. That part.
Slight detail.
That part there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna do that first?
We gotta try some on soon.
I know. We're trying on rings. Yesterday's history, tomorrow is a mystery.
Keep going.
I think that's the whole quote.
Are you sure? Who said it?
The doctors.
I'm gonna move on for everyone's sake.
Save me.
For Holly, have you ever considered moving back to the UK with Paige? My answer is that, have I thought about it? Of course, but I've asked you as well, and you've been very direct saying no, right? Am I fair to say that? Which is totally fine, because I can't pressure you to leave your family and your world, because that's exactly the position I'm in now, right? And I wouldn't wish that on you. So the reason why I kind of asked this, because this was a big stepping stone in our relationship, I would say. Like, it could have gone one way or the other.
Definitely.
Part of the reason why we're so motivated to make YouTube work is that we can work anywhere where our laptop is. YouTube for us is a way to spend a month or two in England, a month or two here. Like, we can do that no problem, as long as we've got a camera and a laptop. We're okay.
Yeah. Some people might be thinking I'm thinking of freedom from a 9-to-5, like working in the office, whatever. And it's like, no, that's not the freedom at all. For me, it's the freedom to be able to visit your family and the freedom to spend time with them and with the people that you love and care about too, and that I love and care about, and hopefully have moments and memories where we can have both families together. That's where the freedom comes from. Like, that's all that I've ever wanted, and I think for us both, that's a huge motivation to work harder, and I know that we can do it, and we're already doing it, and it couldn't be without the help of all you guys. But I just want to thank you all again, because you're who are helping us make our dreams come true, and I couldn't be more grateful. Oh, now we're mush.
I don't know what else to say.
Sorry we're little mush balls today.
I love you so much.
I love you more than anything.
We want to wish you and your families the best new year ever. Please stay safe and healthy and happy, and I hope all your resolutions are achievable. Don't set yourself up to fail.
We want to hear some of them, so put them in the comments what your New Year's resolutions are, because we love reading through them, and hopefully they help motivate us as well.
If you remember, we did a video like this last year, and we're like, we're gonna heart the ones that we like the most. We didn't heart a single effing one.
No, we didn't.
We didn't. They were all trash. Just kidding.
Handshake.
Nice.
That's the handshake of honesty and truth, meaning we really will heart the ones that we love the most. So leave New Year's resolutions. Promise you this year we gonna be better. We gonna come back flaming, strong, beautiful. Just kidding. Already done it. We love you guys. Subscribe. Bye.